Wildcats and the North Tama Redhawks. Now it's time to introduce for tonight's game. First, the starters for the Wildcats. Leading off and catching, number 12, Camden Ivy. Batting second, playing center, Isaac Jones. Batting third, your starting pitcher, Trevor Santee. Batting fourth and playing third, Talon Pletz. Batting fifth, playing first, Cale Kaufman. Playing shortstop, Braden Traver. Zayden Molding is DHing for him. Batting seventh, playing second, Grant Destival. Batting eighth, playing left field, Eli Barnes. And batting ninth, playing right field, Brady Eastman. The assistant coach for the Wildcats are James Santee and Chris Kaufman. Head coach for the Wildcats is Ryan Destival. Now let's meet your North Tama Redhawks. Playing center field and leading off, number 8, Clayton Williams. Catching, batting second, number 13, Caven Morris. Playing shortstop, batting third, Maddox Roush. Playing first base, batting fourth, number 1, Bryce Dostal. Pitching tonight and batting fifth, number 2, Kaylor Morris. Playing right field and batting sixth, number 6, Braden Stickles. Playing left field and batting seventh, number 17, Levi Harpson. Playing third base and batting eighth, number 24, Caden Velasco. And playing second and batting ninth, number 26, Michael Harmson. Assistant coach for the Redhawks is Todd Harmson. The head coach for the Redhawks is Dalton Hume. Please stand for the playing of the national anthem.
Welcome to North Tama Red Hawk Baseball here on YouTube. We are getting leading off here with Camden Elby, who is the catcher this evening. First pitch by Morris, in there for called strike. A 0-1 on the way. Popped up on the infield. Morris is calling for it. High pop up a lot of time. Morris makes the catch for out number 1. That'll bring up center fielder Isaac Jones. First pitch. Jonesy here. Upstairs. Morris kicks and fires. Fouled straight back and out of play. Evens up the count at 1 ball, 1 strike. Looks like a little change up left upstairs. Moves the count to 2-1. Two one on the way. In there for a strike. Count evens up. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Morris looking in for the sign. Doesn't like that one. Wants a different one. Popped up. First base side. Foul. Count remains 2-2. Curveball in to third. Jones beats it out. Have a little tricky hop there for Velasco. Puts a runner on first with 1 out. Base hit by Jones. Brings up to number 3 hitter and pitcher, Trevor Santee. Pitch in the dirt, dug out by Morris. Jones away from first, Morris getting the sign. 1-0 on the way. Runner goes in the dirt. Good pick by Morris and the throw. Got him at second base. Caught stealing there by Jones. For the second out of the inning. Morris can go back to the windup now. 2-0 on the way. Low. Right in there. Called strike. Ooh, ball 4 upstairs. Gonna walk to Santee. Brings up third baseman Talon Pletz. We have a courtesy runner for the pitcher. I'll let you know as soon as I get a number. Hit hard, past third baseman, down the line, fair ball, out to left. Ball comes in. Well hit ball there by Pletz. Puts runners at first and second with 2 away. Cale Kaufman is now the batter. First pitch. Kaufman here. Then their first strike. Pitch low and away. Ball upstairs. Count goes 2-1. Runners take their lead. Morris ready and set. Looks like a changeup right in there. Runs the count, even up, 2-2. Well, count goes full. Runners will get to go on the pitch. Morris takes a look. They got him picked off, but a bat throw into center field. Ball's coming in from center to home. A little late. And the courtesy runner there was number 9, Harper Muling. And he scores on a bat throw by Kaler Mortis. Time out here. Blitz did move up to second on the errant throw. And Kaufman gets hit by pitch. Plus runners at first and second. Brings up second baseman Grant Destival. Or wait. Oh, we're at DH. Zayden Muling. Pitch upstairs, swings through it. Ball upstairs again. A lot of pitches up early here for Morris. Strike 3. But the Wildcats do get a run on 2 hits. There was 1 error by the Redhawks and 1 left on base by the Wildcats. Due up in the bottom of the first inning for the Redhawks is Williams, Morris, and Roush. We're going to take a quick break.
The North Tama Vet Clinic. This is Dr. Kanak and her staff. They can help you out with all your animal needs, no matter the size of your animal. You can find them on 2nd Street here in Traer. Give them a call today at 319-478-8411.
Well, welcome back to North Tama Baseball here on YouTube. We are moving here to the bottom of the first inning with Clayton Williams leading us off. And first pitch of the inning on the way. Low. Pitch number 2 on the way. Curveball. Williams swings over the top. Evens up the count at 1-1. Oh, low and away. Two one on the way. Kind of a half swing there by Williams. Evens up the count. Two on the way. Curveball. He swings over the top. Strike 3 for the first out of the inning. Brings up catcher Kevin Morris. First pitch, right there, right across at the knees. Strike 1. Oh, 1 on the way. Upstairs, Moore swings through it quickly. 0-2. Oh, 2 on the way. He's inside. And 1-2. Up and away. A curveball got away from him a little bit. Moves the count 2-2. Fouled away. Moore spoiled a good pitch there. Do the 2-2 all over again. Popped up. Shortstop giving chase. Left fielder comes in, takes over. Nice play there out in left field by Eli Barnes for out number 2. Brings up number 5, Maddox Roush. Starts off Roush the curveball. He swings over the top for strike 1. Roush steps in. Santee toes the rubber, and here we go. Swing and a miss by Roush. Quickly 0-2. Ball a little bit inside there. Not a bad spot though, an 0-2. Count goes to 1-2. Curveball. He swings over top in the dirt. Catcher's got to make a play at first. And a little bit off on the throw, but there is a tag, which ends the innings. Rocks get no runs, no hits, and there were no errors and no runners left on base. Moving to the top half of the second. Leading us off will be Dostal Barnes and Eastman. We're going to take a quick short break.
Iowa Auto Rebuilders is a full-service auto repair shop. If your car, truck, or SUV has a scratch, dent, or needs major repair, they've got you covered. They take care of the worry and stress associated with vehicle repair. Iowa Auto Rebuilders can help with the estimates, insurance reports, photos, and even a rental car. Visit them on Ranchero Road just south of Highway 20 or give them a call at 319-234-5546. Anderson Collision has been providing full-service collision repair for over 38 years. With an ICAR Gold certified shop and platinum individual technicians, Anderson Collision can help with your collision repair needs, including painting, glass repair, scratches, dings, detailing, and more. And with a lifetime warranty on all certified repairs, Anderson Collision will keep your minds at ease. Visit them in downtown Cedar Falls or give them a call at 319-277-5661.
Welcome back to Red Hawk Baseball here on YouTube. We're moving to the top of the second inning with score 1-0. Wildcats with the lead. Leading us off, number 17, Grant Destiville. Fouled straight back and out of play. Count goes 1-1. Oh, 1 for Morris on the way. Let up curveball upstairs. Moves count to 1-1. Good pitch down there at the knees by Morris there. Moves count to 1-2. That's where pitchers want to live for youngsters tuning in. Popped up. Straight back and out of play. Morris gives chase, but it is out of play. Count stays at 1-2. Good spot, 1-2 there. Good pitching. Moves count 2-2. Oh, ball in the dirt, runs the count full. Umpire needs to clean the plate off here. And here we go. Morse kicks, winds, ball out center field. Williams coming in. And dropped it. A nice play. He had the charge go a long ways. Just bounced out of his glove. On leadoff hit is Destiville. Brings up center or left fielder Eli Barnes. Bunt. Good bunt. Moves the runner over. Does his job with the sacrifice. Moves the runner to second. Red Hawks getting out at first by Morris. Brings up Brady Eastman, right fielder. Does move a runner in scoring position. First pitch is in there for a strike. Slow ground ball to short. Rush up with it across. He was out at 1. Cross to Dostal for the second out of the inning. Does move the runner over to third with 2 outs. Back to the top of the order, though, with Camden LB. Popped out to Morris, first at bat. Ball upstairs. Good snag by Caven Morris behind the plate. Catch that one. Pitch low. Two out. On the way. Upstairs. Count goes 3-0. Three zero on the way. Right in there for a strike. Count goes 3-1. Three one on the way. Upstairs, ball 4. 2 out walk to LB. Brings up Isaac Jones. Runners now on the corners. Good lead at first. So third to first move. Nothing going on. Taylor looks in, gets a sign. Pitch right down the middle. Strike 1. Oh, 1 on the way. In there for strike 2. Count quickly 0-2. Wildcats threatening here in the top of the second. 2 away. Popped up and out of play. Count remains 0-2. Popped up and out of play again. Count remains 0-2. Taylor's got the sign. 0-2 on the way. Holding pretty good. Mixing it up. Pitch on the way. Up the middle. Base hit in the center field. Williams in with it. Gets it in quick. But the run does score. And that'll bring up pitcher Trevor Santee. Runners first and second, 2 outs. Pitch on the way upstairs. 1-0 the count. Pitch on the way. It's been inside there for 2-0. High strike. And a delayed steal by the Wildcats. Puts runners on the corner. Redhawks kind of fell asleep there. Two one on the way to Santee. Umpire tried to punch him out with 2 strikes, but counts 2-2. Two on the way. Curveball up the middle. Base hit. Back out to Williams. Base hit by Santee. He drives in a run. Puts the runner still at first and second for Talon Pletz. Courtesy runner coming back in is Harper Muling. Score is now 3-0 Wildcats. It's in there, strike. Right across at the knees. Gavins had a little trouble picking up the ball there. Umpires cleaned the plate off a few times. It could be a little dusty around home plate. Ball up, center field. Back goes Williams, tracking and makes the play out in center field. Nice play by Williams to end the inning. However, Wildcats get 2 runs on 3 hits. No Red Hawk errors, and there was 2 left on base. We will now move to the bottom of the second. Due up for the Red Hawks will be Dostal, Morris, and Stickles. And we will return after a word from our sponsors.
Champion Enterprises Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning provides residential and commercial services to Traer and surrounding areas. Locally owned and operated by Josh and Jared, who are dedicated to perform exceptional service to you and the community. Installing top-of-the-line ring heating and cooling products to keep you warm in the winter and cool in the summer. For licensed professional services, call Champion Enterprises. Weber Heating, Plumbing, and Air Conditioning has been taking care of Benton, Blackhawk, and Tama counties since 1977. They are a full-service heating, plumbing, and air conditioning shop that is available 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. They are equipped to handle all residential, new, and remodel projects, as well as light commercial heating, plumbing, and air conditioning. Give them a call today at 319-476-2590.
Welcome back to North Tama Baseball here on YouTube and JL Lister Field. We are moving to the bottom of the second. Leading us off is Bryce Dostal, playing first base this evening. Pitch in there right at the knee, strike 1. A 1 on the way to Dostal. Just missed there. Count goes to 1-1. Swing and a miss by Dostal. Count moves to 1-2. Fouled off by Dostal. Count remains 1-2. In the dirt, call it out, strike 3. Leaves first out of the inning. Brings up pitcher Kaylor Morris. First pitch in there for strike one. 0-1 on the way. Morris rips single out into right center. Big bounce gets away. Morris takes a big turn, but no go. And a one-out hit for Morris brings up Braden Stickles. Back. Stickles steps in. Santee toes the rubber. Runner gets the lead. First pitch in there. Belt high to strike. 0-1. Same pitch right there. So Stickles swings, miss this time. Count 0-2. Right away. Upstairs gets spot 0-2 though. Moves the count to 1-2. Yeah, swing and miss. Try and get a chase pitch in there when you're ahead in the count. Oh. And hit by pitch for Stickles. Puts runners at first and second. With one out, brings up left fielder Levi Harmson. Curveball right in there. Strike one. Harmson showed bunt. Pulled back. Runners get their leads. Pitch on the way. Another curveball in there. Foul tip. Count quickly goes to 0-2. Oh, 2 on the way. Another curveball. Check swing. He did go. Play at second. Not in time. But Harmson strikes out for the second out of the inning. Brings up third baseman Caden Velasco. First pitch here, Velasco. Leaves it upstairs. One out of Velasco. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Count goes 1-1. Strike two, right in there at the knees. Swing and a miss. Strike three for Velasco to end the inning. Redhawks get no runs on one hit, and they leave two runners on. At the end of two, the score is Janesville Wildcats 3 and your North Tama Redhawks 0. We will move to the top of the third inning after a quick break.
The Better Life ZCBJ Hall offers a large historic rental space for friends and family celebrations. Book your reservation at ZCBJ Hall located at 501 Main Street in Cloutier. The hall can be rented at any time of the year for graduations, reunions, parties, weddings, and it even comes decorated at Christmas time. Give them a call today at 319 270 1805 for more information. The Traer Lions Club has been servicing the Traer area for decades, with several donations to the Salt and Pepper Shaker Gallery, the Winding Stairs Festival, the Tama County Food Bank, North Tama After Prom, Basic, and many other organizations and efforts. The Traer Lions Club has been a leader in humanitarian efforts. To join the Traer Lions Club, go to their monthly meetings, the fourth Monday of every month at the Traer Library, and please visit them on Facebook at Traer Lions Club.
NT Dollars for Scholars is a nonprofit organization whose mission is to make sure every graduating Red Hawk that would like a scholarship has the opportunity to receive one. Last year, North Tama Dollars for Scholars was able to give out 23 $1,000 scholarships to the class of 2022, and they would like to add to that this year. If you can help out in any way, please visit their website at northtama.dollarsforscholars.org.
Welcome back to North Tama Red Hawk Baseball here on YouTube. We are moving to the top of the third inning. Leading us off, number 4, first baseman, Cale Kaufman. Pulled foul. Morris ahead 0-1. Low and away. One. Popped up out to right. Stickles looking for it. And makes the play for the first out of the inning. That'll bring up DH Zayden Muling. Little up. 1-0 the count. And the 2-0 on the way. Strike right in there. I live down there, pitchers, especially in the low zone umpire like this. Count goes 2-1. There it is, 2-2. Two on the way. And the dirt runs the count full. Full count here. Muley at the 1 out in the inning. Payoff pitch on the way. A little bit low. 1 out walk for Muley. Brings up second baseman Grant Destivo. Pulled down to third. Velasco to second. To Harmson. Got the lead runner at first. Nice job by Velasco. Get the lead runner and the second out of the inning. That'll bring up left fielder Eli Barnes. Little upstairs there. Another opportunity for Lasco. Ball takes a bad bounce under the glove. Somebody from the infield got to turn around here. And a 2-out hit there by Eli Barnes brings up right fielder Brady Eastman. Swing and a miss by Eastman. Runners here at first and second with 2 outs. Top of the third. Right in there, strike 2. Morris quickly ahead, 0-2. Well, Morris working quickly, pops him up on the infield. Morris is calling it for out number 3. That ends the inning. Wildcats get no runs on a hit. They leave 2. And then after 2.5, Wildcats still lead 3-0. We will move to the bottom of the third inning after this brief message.
You know when you buy a bag of salad and it gets all brown and soggy? Cookies don't do that. Check out Country Road Cookies for your custom sugar cookie and sweet treat needs. Find us on Facebook and Instagram, Country Road Cookies, located on a country road between Traer and Dysart.
Hometown Foods, located at 422nd Street in Traer, is open 7 days a week from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. We offer daily homemade lunch specials for your work week from 11 to 1 Monday through Friday, as well as our famous sub sandwiches, salads, and wraps. Proudly, we are Hometown Foods with hometown values.
Dr. Peepo, Dr. Gingrich, Dr. Berm, and their staff are dedicated to providing you with a pleasant visit and results that you're proud to show off. Established in 2017, they strive to provide high quality, comprehensive, affordable dental care for the lifetime of their patients in Dysart and the surrounding rural communities. Visit them at dysertsmiles.com or schedule your appointment today at 319-476-5110.
Welcome back to North Tama Red Rock Baseball here on YouTube.
Caring for yours.
To lead us off, bottom of the third inning, Michael Harmson, and then we go to the top of the order after that with Williams and Morris. Pitcher wants a new baseball, and we're gonna get here underway with Michael Harmson leading us off. First pitch upstairs. One zero on the way is also upstairs. 2-0. Goes right down the middle. Moves the count to 2-1. Swing and a miss by Harmson. Count goes 2-2. Two on the way. Curveball in the dirt. Good layoff there by Harmson. Runs the count full. Payoff pitch. Inside. Leadoff walk for Harmson. Brings us to the top of the order with center fielder Clayton Williams. Ball Derek gets away. Williams lays off. Harmson moves to second. The 1-0 on the way. Williams follows it back on a bunt, trying just to get out of the way and protect himself. Yeah, moves the count to 1-1. Well, upstairs gets away from the catcher again. Good read by Harmson, taking third base on that. Rock's got a runner at third with nobody out. 2-1 count to Williams, leadoff batter. Top of the order. Williams hits one out in the gap, left center field. Nobody's going to get that. All the way to the fence. Williams in with the stand-up double. Oh, he better get back. Yeah, he's back safely. And a run scores. That'll bring up catcher Kevin Morris. Pickoff attempt at second. Nothing going on. Morris pops it up. Third and short, giving chase. Short's taking over and makes the play for the first out in the inning. That'll bring up shortstop Maddox Roush. Williams away from second. Pitch on to Roush. Squared the bunt. Pulled it back. Pitch called to strike. Santique quickly ahead, 0-1. Another pickoff pit. A second. Williams gets back. Roush bunts and a good bunt. And nobody there. Umpire's calling him out. He must have thought it hit him or something. Runner does have to go back to second. Yep, not sure what he saw there, but not sure if he thought when the ball hit the plate, he thought it hit the bat a second time, evidently. And we move on. Bryce Dostal here with 2 outs now. Right in there, right at knees. Count goes to 1-1. Ball in the dirt. Nice block by the catcher there. Saves a base. That'll be the catcher there with a nice block and a ball in the dirt. Count goes 2-1 for Dostal. Swing and a miss by Dolstol. And another swing and miss by Dostal for out number 2. However, the Redhawks do get a run on a couple of hits, and they do leave one on, and there's no errors. We will move at the end of 3. Scores Wildcats 3 and Redhawks 1. We will move to the top of the 4th inning after a quick break and a word from our sponsors.
A proud supporter of North Tama Athletics, Moan It Bill is your #1 choice for all your residential construction needs. Give Scott a call today at 309-240-4772 to see what Scott can do for you today.
If you are looking for a general contractor, construction manager, or wanting to design your next commercial or industrial project, Larson Construction is your place to go. Their mission is to provide their customers with the finest quality project for the least possible cost. Give them a call today at 319-334-7061 or visit LarsonConst.com.
Welcome back to North Tama Redhawk Baseball here on YouTube. We're moving to the top of the 4th inning. Leading us off, number 12, top of the order, Camden Elby. First pitch from Morris is in there for called strike. Morris from the windup. And a base hit out to left field by Elby. Little bobble by Harmson. But no damage caused. Lead off hit by Elby brings up Isaac Jones. Ball upstairs. Morris toes the rubber, looks in for the sign from his brother. Runner from first. Pick off play from Morris. Runner back in time. Jones steps in. Another pickoff play at first. Redhawks just trying to see if there's going to be anything on, steal, hit and run, anything of that nature. Runner does go, and it is a hit and run. Runner is on the move. A double by Jones. Puts runners to second, third with nobody out. And heart of the order coming up with pitcher Trevor Santee. Morris going from the wind up here. Pitch upstairs. 2-0. On the way. Pop straight back and out of play. Count goes to 2-1. Infield is in for the Red Hawks. And ground ball to short. Harms makes the play over to Dosto for the first out of the inning, but a run does score for the Wildcats and also moves the other runner over to third base. Bring it up. Third baseman Talon Pletz. Popped up and out of play. Oh, 1 on the way. Upstairs, 1-1. And the hit pocket. Second hit by pitch from Morris will bring up Cale Kaufman. Does put runners on the corners with 1 out. First pitch to Kaufman on the way. Ball's upstairs. Probably heard something he didn't like. Not sure what it was. And here we go with the 1-0. Right in there. Strike 1. Count goes to 1-1. Yep. Lays off. Out goes 2-1. Pick off at first. Getting to be a little that dangerous time for the pickoff at first. The sun's right in the first baseman's eyes this time of night. And that walk will load the bases. The count was 2-1, but he should be 3-1 now. with the 3-1. Runners still on the corners. And a base hit up to center field. One run will come in. Little bobble by Williams. Brings in another run. And timeout by the Red Hawks. That'll be the end of the night for Morris. Looks like Dolso's going to come in and pitch. We got to switch gloves. Can't use the first baseman's glove to pitch with. We just have a position switch here. Morris will go from pitcher to first, and then Dolso from first to pitcher. White Doso throws his warm-up pitches here. The North Tama Red Hawks baseball has 3 more games yet this week. They got at Riceville on Wednesday, and then they go to Dunkerton on Thursday, and then they got GMG at home on Friday. It looks like they may have changed the Riceville start to 1 o'clock. Looking at Bound here, and it is no longer at 5. It says 1, or it looks like maybe the Tuesday at 1. Please do not quote me on that, but it looks like that's what it says here on Bound. And after Dolso's warm-up pitches, come back here with DH, Zayden Muling with runners at first and second and 1 out. First pitch in there, called strike. Well, 1 on the way, up the middle to Roush, over to second for 1. And that's all there is. That's the second out of the inning on the fielder's choice by Muling. We'll bring up second baseman Grant Destaville. Runner gets the lead. Morris trying to shield his eyes from the sun over at first. First pitch is upstairs by Dostal. Swing and a miss by Destaville. He evens up the count at 1-1. Lefty's pitching quick here. Called strike there by umpire. Count goes to 1-2. Up and away. Count even up at 2-2. 2-2 by Dostal. Curveball spoiled, fouled away. Two by Dostal. Upstairs, runs the count full. With 2 outs, runner at first will be able to get a jump. Got him picked off. And I've got a run down. Runner from third trying to score. And the run scores on the pickoff play. Morris got tagged down, but it looks like the umpire missed it, so we still got full count here. Ball in the dirt. Base umpire says he didn't go, which is a 2-out walk for Destaville. Brings up Eli Barnes. There's pitch in there for a strike. Curveball in there for strike 2. Quickly ahead, 0-2 for Dostal. Kind of check swing, grounded at first. Morse will take it himself for the 3rd out of the inning. But not before the Wildcats do score 3 runs here in the top half of the 4th inning. That'll take us to the bottom half of the 4th inning here after a short break and a word from our sponsors.
Joe Morrison State Farm is located right here in Traer on 2nd Street. Joe and his team can offer you great insurance at a great price. Whether that be for your car, your home, your business, or life insurance, Joe's got you covered. Visit him on 2nd Street or give him a call at 319-478-8310.
Harmson Seed offers Bayer, Syngenta, and Corteva traded corn and Enlist E3 beans. We are located northwest of Traer. Give us a call for all your seed needs.
Looking for a bank as connected to the community as you are? Look no further than State Bank of Toledo. With 2 full-service bank locations, we are ready to help you along your financial journey. State Bank of Toledo provides a wide range of products and services, including loans, savings options, and investment opportunities, all designed to help you reach your goals. Stop in and experience banking the way it should be. State Bank of Toledo, planting hometown roots since 1927. Visit banktoledo.com today. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome back to North Tama Baseball here on YouTube. We're moving to the bottom of the 4th inning. We got Morris, Stickles, and Harmson. Now first baseman Caleb Mortis leading us off. Trevor Santee toes the rubber, and here we go. Bottom of the 4th underway with a called strike right at the knees. Oh, 1 on the way. Curveball. Swings over the top of it. Quickly 0-2. Fastball outside. Good spot 0-2 though. Count moves to 1-2 to Morris. Swing and a miss. Catcher sticks it. For out number 1, which brings up right fielder Braden Stickles. Ball's up. 1-0 the count. Curveball in the dirt. Count goes to 2-0 on Stickles. Offering on the way inside, ball 3. Out goes 3-0. Right across for strike. 3-1 to count. And the count goes full. And strike 3. 3 straight. After going 3-0. Santee's pitched 3 straight for strikeout for number 2. Bringing up left fielder Levi Harmson. First curveball in the dirt. Low and in. Count goes 2-0. Levi Harmson swing and a miss. Strike 1. Strike 2. Count goes 2-2. Swing and miss. Strike 3 of the ball. Fastball upstairs. No runs, no hits, no errors for the Red Hawks here in the bottom of the 4th inning. We'll move top of the 5th inning here after a break and a word from our sponsors.
It's time for you to join the Traer Golf and Country Club. Located just north of Traer on Highway 63, the Traer Golf and Country Club has membership options for people of all ages. Whether you're a student golfer, a single golfer, a family of golfers, or just want to enjoy the clubhouse, the Traer Golf and Country Club has you covered. Please give them a call at 319-478-2700 to join today.
Well, welcome back to North Tama Red Hawk Baseball here on YouTube. Moving to the top of the 5th inning. Leading us off here, number 5, Brady Eastman. And we'll go to the top of the order after that with Elby and Jones. First pitch in there is a curveball. Oh, 1 on the way. Another curveball in there for strike 2. 0-2 the count here. Oh, if I heard something again. And now we're set with the 0-2. Upstairs, 1-2. Still doing with a little mix and match here. Curveball in the dirt, gets away from Morris. And he makes out for the first out of the inning at first. That brings us to the top of the order with catcher Camden Elby. First pitch to LB is upstairs. One 0 on the way from Dostal. Is downstairs. Count quickly goes to 2-0. Dostal looks in, gets a sign. Curveball in there, strike. 2-1 the count. One is outside. Count goes 3-1. Three-one on the way. Hit deep to left. And that one's not coming back, folks. A home run to left field for Camden Elby. That'll bring up center fielder Isaac Jones. Also shaking him off here. Gets what he wants now. Up and away, ball one. Score does move. Wildcats 7, Redhawks 1. Curveball in there by Dolstall. Evens up to count at 1-1. One to Jones on the way. Out in front, the shortstop sits back on it. Comes across, gets it out at first. Nice play there by Roush for the second out of the inning. We'll bring up pitcher Trevor Santee. Also shaking off Morris a couple times again. Gets what he wants now. And hits the opposing pitcher. That's to bring up third baseman Talon Pletz. That'll bring in courtesy runner again, Harper Muling. There's 2 outs in the inning. First pitch to Pletz on the way. Curveball up. Snap throw to first. Runner's back under the tag. Also to the plate. Pletz a little out front. Moves the count to 1-1. Oh, good curveball there by Dostal. Had Pletz out in front, over the top. Count goes 1-2. One, two on the way. Pickoff play to first. Also has what he wants. Pitch, play. Strike 3. Got him looking in the inning. Wildcats do get 1 run on the home run by Camden Elby. That'll move us to the bottom of the 5th inning after a word from our sponsors.
The Junkyard, located on 2nd Street in Traer, is the place to go for all your sports watching needs. With 5 big screens, the Junkyard is your place to watch North Tama, college, and professional sporting events, including those on ESPN+, BTN+, and Flow Sports. They also have food trucks regularly and specials weekly. So check out their Facebook page for more information.
Welcome back to North Tama Red Hawk Baseball. Here we go to the bottom of the fourth inning. Leading off, Caden Velasco. First pitch in there, first strike. Swing and a miss. Big swing and a miss there by Velasco. Quickly 0-2 for Santee. Strike three. Caught him looking. That'll bring up second baseman Michael Harmson. First pitch to Harmson in the dirt. 1-0 the count. The 1-0 on the way to Harmson. Tried to bunt, missed. Evens up the count at 1-1. Upstairs for ball two. Two 1 to Harmson on the way. Inside. Count goes 3-1. Three 1 on the way. Right in there, strike two, runs the count full. Swing and a miss. Strike three for Harmson. For the first out of the inning here in the bottom half of the fifth inning. Brings us back to the top of the order with center fielder Clayton Williams. Williams doubled to left center last time up. First pitch, curveball it looked like. Up and in for a ball. 1-0 on the way. Low, 2-0. Takes a little bit off, gets it over. Strike 2-1. Williams out in front a little bit. Santee, good job mixing up speeds right now. Evens up the count at 2-2. And Williams gets hit by pitch. That'll bring up catcher Kevin Morris with one out. Runner on first base. Morris gets his lead, Williams gets his lead. Morris steps in. Williams on the go, a curveball in the dirt. No play at second. Stolen base for Williams. Runner scoring position now for Morris. Looks at strike one. Count goes to 1-1. 1-1 Morris. Popped up. In the center field. Comes in, makes the play is Jones. And there's 2 outs for the Red Hawks. Brings up shortstop Maddox Rock. That's the end of the inning. Oh, that's right. Caden got out. Yep. That's the end of the 5th inning. Rex don't get any runs. They did leave one on. We'll move to the top half of the 6th after a word from our sponsors.
Edwards Tax Services makes tax season simple and stress-free. We specialize in accurate tax preparation for individuals and small businesses. Whether you need help maximizing deductions, filing confidently, or understanding your taxes, Josh is here for you. Save time and keep more of what you earn. File your taxes with Edwards Tax Services.
Welcome back to North Tama Red Hawk Baseball here on YouTube. We are moving to the top of the 6th inning. Leading us off, number 4, Kale Kaufman. First pitch, Kaufman's a swing and a miss. 1 in the dirt, goes to 1-1. One to Kaufman here on the way. Curveball in there for a strike. Count goes to 1-2. Pitch by Dostal on the way. Up and away for an even up the count to 2-2. Here's the 2-2. And we move to a full count. Payoff pitch to Kaufman. It's up and away for ball 4 and a leadoff walk for Kaufman. We'll bring up DH Zayden Mueling. Ball's outside. First pitch to Mueling. So still working quick in there with strike 1-1. And timeout. Clean off the plate. Scores Janesville 7, Redhawks 1 here in the top of the 6th. And the 1-1 on the way. Hit up the middle to past the second baseman, Harmson. Runners going from first to third. Ball's in. That puts runners on the corner for second baseman, Grant Destival. Janesville's coach giving the signs. Now they're ready. Dostal set. Fires. In there for a strike 1. Quickly ahead in the count, 0-1. Umpire asking Dostal to make sure he pauses just a bit longer. Curveball hit out to right field. Nice play by Stickles. But it does make a run on the sac fly. Makes the game go 8-1 here in the top of the 6th. So after an RBI sac fly there by Destival, brings up Eli Barnes. Barnes swings over the top of that one, moves the count to even at 1-1. One on the way to Barnes is inside. Count goes 2-1. Snap throw to first. Runners back. Count goes 3-1. There it goes, strike. Count runs full. Payoff pitch here on the way. Curveball in there for strike 3 for the second out of the inning. That'll bring up Brady Eastman. Fly ball out to the right center field gap. Stickles is on his horse, and he tracks it down for the third out of the inning. However, the Wildcats did plate 1 run there on a sac fly, moving the score to 8-1 after 6.5. We will be back with the bottom of the 6th inning with the Redhawks after a word from our sponsors. Well, welcome back to North Tama Red Hawk Baseball here on YouTube. We are moving to the bottom of the 6th inning. Leading us off here will be shortstop Maddox Roush. It's in there, curveball for a strike. To lead off here, the bottom of the 6th inning. Curveball again. That one in the dirt. He swings over the top quickly, 0-2. Oh, 2 on the way. Fastball and a nice play there by the first baseman, Kaufman. On the line shot by Roush. That'll bring up the pitcher, Bryce Dostal. First pitch in there for a strike. Oh, 1 on the way. In there, strike 2. The 0-2 on the way. Fouled off. Dostal stays alive. And the 0-2 again. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That's 2 outs. That'll bring up first baseman, Kaylor Morris. And we got a coach coming to the mound here for Janesville. Looks like we might be having a pitching change here, maybe. Could be a pitch count issue here, trying to limit the pitches. I wouldn't think he'd be at the max of 110 pitches, but I don't have the pitch count here with me. Now coming in to pitch is going to be Grant Destival. Pitcher Santee's moving over to first. And the former first baseman, Kaufman, moves to second. And the warm-up pitches are done. Bringing up first baseman Kaylor Morris with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th inning with the score Janesville Wildcats 8 and the North Tama Redhawks 1. First pitch to Morris is on the way. Popped up and out of play. And the 0-1. And there, strike right at the belt. Quickly 0-2. And that curveball is about 56 feet. But 0-2, that's not a bad spot. 1-2's count. Morris back up the middle with a base hit to center field. Kaylor Morris with his second hit of the evening will break up right fielder Brandon Stickles. So Stickles steps in, Morris from first. Here's the first pitch. In the dirt, runner's going. Pretty good pick by the catcher there, but the throw a little offline. Count goes to 1-0 to Stickles. Morris credit with stolen base. Second pitch also in the dirt. 2-0. Stickles' chance here would drive in a 2-out run. Runner in scoring position. That one gets away from the catcher. Morris with a big turn. Stickles steps in. And 3-0. Right in there for a strike, 3-1. Fouled off there by Stickles. Runs the count full. And the payoff pitch. Stickles lays off. Nice job. 2-out walk to Stickles will bring up left fielder Levi Harmson. Puts runners on the corners. First pitch to Harmson is up. And the 1-0 to Harmson on the way. A little low. Runs count 2-0. And a balk is called. As he had his hands together as he stepped on the rubber and then he separated them. That is a balk. Can't separate them once you toe the rubber. That will score Morris and put Stickles at second. Count still 2-0 to Harmson. That's upstairs, 3-0. Right in there, first strike, 3-1. On the way, right in there as well for strike 2. Counts full to Levi Harmson here. Do have a runner scoring possession out at second base. That one gets away. Here comes the play at third. It's in there. Good at bat there by Harmson. Get the 2-out walk. Bring up third baseman Caden Velasco. And quick timeout as the base came out. With Stickle at the slide in the third base there, caused the base to pop out. He had to dig the dirt out, put the base back in. All done, and away we go. Still 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Red Sox do have runners on the corners. Caden Velasco up to bat. Pitch is up and away. 1-0 the count to Velasco. Runners take their leads. That one's also up. Counts 2-0. Two all on the way. Slow, 3-0. Three out of Velasco. Is upstairs, ball 4. We'll load the bases for the Red Sox here. With 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th. And brings up second baseman Michael Harmson. That is upstairs. One over to Michael Harmson. Bit inside there. 2-0. That pitch right in there called strike. 2-1 to count. Ball a little bit low. Count goes to 3-1. The 3-1 to Harmson on the way. As ball 4 upstairs. Plates another run for the Red Hawks and brings us to the top of the order with Clayton Williams. Score is now 8-3 Wildcats. First pitch to Williams. Right in there for a strike, right across the belt. 0-1 to count. Ball a little low. Runs the count even up 1-1. Good play by the catcher to snag that one. Count goes 2-1. It's not easy to do, folks. You're in that catcher's crouch and you got to get way up there. Here's the 2-1. Right in there for a strike. 2-2. Counts 2-2 with 2 outs. Bases are loaded. Fouled straight back. And 2-2 all over again. Also fouled straight back. Good battle here with Williams. Spoiled a couple good pitches. Here comes another 2-2 on the way. Popped up on the infield. And that's the third out of the inning. But the Red Hawks do get a couple of runs. Cut into the lead. It's 8-3 after 6. We will move to the top of the 7th inning here after a word from our sponsors.
Members First Community Credit Union is a premier financial institution in central Iowa that offers a unique Me First banking experience. Offering savings and checking, loans and investments, and financial wellness, Members First will always put your financial needs first. Visit them on 2nd Street here in Traer or give them a call at 1 800 245 6199.
Well, welcome back to North Tama Red Hawk Baseball here on YouTube. We are moving to the top of the 7th inning. Leading us off here is now first baseman Trevor Santee. Here, wait, no. No, we're top of the order with LB. Ooh, right back to the pitcher. Hot shot. Nice play by Dole still there. For the first out of the inning. Brings up center fielder Isaac Jones. Ooh. Good pitch there by Dostal. Gets the batter out in front. Taps it foul. Dostal ahead 0-1. Out to shortstop. Maddox Rush bobbles it. Can't make the play. Now that'll bring up first baseman Trevor Santee. First pitch to Santee. Nope, we got a pickoff play at first. Another pickoff play to first. And now Dostal got what he wants, and time by the hitter. Now the pitch. In there for strike. Right at the belt. 0-1. That one's up and away. Evens up the count at 1-1. Jones goes, hit and run. Ball out to right field. Jones coming into third. And run. He's in runner with a big turn, but not going anywhere. And a base hit by Santee. Will bring up Talon Pletz. Runners are on the corner here with one out. Pletz, number 4 hitter in the lineup. And a pick off to first. And a hit to third, and Velasco misplays it. Ball goes out to left field. Jones will score. Moves runners to first and second. On the air by Velasco. Brings up Cale Kaufman. Ball gets away from Morris, can't find it. Runners will advance to second and third. The 1-0 Kaufman on the way. In their first strike. Evens the count at 1-1. North Tama Redhawks infields are in. Ball's up and away. Runs the count 2-1. Count goes to 3-1. Three-1 from Dostal. Fouled off. Strike two. Runs count full. And the payoff pitch. Had him out front for the second out of the inning. We'll bring up Zayden Muling. Ooh, high and tight there. 1-0. Wildcats still have runners second and third. In their first strike, count evens up at 1-1. Dosa looks in, has what he wants. Pass it, hit out to second base, Harmson up, bobbles, and he can't make a play. Now the run scores for the Wildcats. They're going to score 10-3. And bringing up pitcher Grant Destival. Runners are on the corners for the Wildcats. First pitch in there by Dostal for a strike. So 1 and away, up and away. Count goes to 1-1. Curveball just inside. Count goes 2-1. Two one on the way. Popped up, not a play. Oh, nope. Straight down. Count goes 2-2. Two offering by Dostal, and we have time by the batter. Now we're set again. And dribbler down to first. And got the out. Third out at first base. Nice play there by Dostal. That'll end the inning. Wildcats get a couple more runs to stretch their lead to 10-3 here going to the bottom of the 7th after a few words from our sponsors.
Appraisal and Real Estate. This is Jamie Howard and Madison Snyder, and they can help you out with all your appraisal and real estate needs. If you're looking to buy or sell any residential, commercial, or agricultural properties, Jamie and Madison are here for you. Please visit them on 2nd Street or give them a call at 1-877-844-SOLD.
Whether you are buying your first home, selling your current one, or looking to invest in your future, Cajun Morris is here to help. As a realtor, broker associate, and owner of No Limits Real Estate, Cajun brings experience and dedication to every client. Call Cajun today at 641-481-1712 and take the next step with confidence.
Wilson Tiling LLC is a local family-owned company specializing in agricultural and commercial drainage. Wilson Tiling LLC was established in 2009 with many years of experience in the drainage game before that. We have been a proud supporter of North Tama Athletics ever since. Hire local, and remember, no job is too big or too small. Give Chris a call, and go Red Hawks!
Tonight's live stream is sponsored by Morris Enterprises. Family owned and operated, Morris Enterprises can help you out with all your trenchless underground utility needs. Call Ryan today at 319-269-3461. Again, that's 319-269-3461.
Welcome back to Red Hawk Baseball here on YouTube. We're moving to the bottom of the 7th. Leading us off is Kevin Morris. New pitcher for our Wildcats is Talon Pletz. And the first pitch to the bottom of the 7th is underway. Up and away. 1-0 the count. Swing and a miss by Morris. Runs the count to 1-1. Morris hit down to first base, or pitcher late to cover, but it doesn't get there in time. Good hustle by Morris, beat that out. Morris was the leadoff hit. Brings up Maddox Roush. For youngsters watching, it's anything hit to your left as a pitcher, you got to cover first. Let's just a little bit late. First pitch is outside. Second pitch also outside. 2-0 the count to Roush. Right in there across at the knees for a strike. Count goes 2-1. Roush, good cut, fouls it straight back. Runs the count 2-2. The 2-2 on the way. Out to shortstop. Over to second for one. Roush too quick to get two out of that slow rollers. Fielder's choice there by Roush will bring up Kaylor Morris. Well, with one away here in the bottom of the 7th. Roush is going. Ball goes into center, but no chance to advance for Roush. But Roush is stolen base. Pitch was called a strike. We got a 0-1 count. Morris was a hit out to left field, and it's down. Roush has to hold up. Down 7. Can't risk any extra outs at home. Nice piece of hitting by Morris to go the opposite way. Excuse me, not Morris, but Dostal. That brings up Morris. Ball gets away. Roush will score easy, and Dostal to second. Moves the score 10-4. Ooh. Count goes to 1-1. Dostal away from second. Count goes to 1-2. Swing and a miss by Morse for strike 3. Second out of the inning. Brings up Braden Stickles. First pitch is upstairs. So it's the second pitch. Count goes 2-0. Stickle calls time. Steps back in. Here's the 2-0. Right across. Moves count 2-1. Hit back to the pitcher by Stickles. And the third out of the inning is made. And that's your ball game, folks. The final score, Janesville Wildcats 10, your North Tama Redhawks 4. Thank you for joining in and listening to us here on YouTube. The next home game for the Redhawks is Friday against GMG, and we'll have another live stream for softball and baseball. Thank you, everyone, for joining in, and we'll see you later.